Hello, my name is Bianco. We have the great news that we can tell that the German Bundeswehr did finally select the pistol that they wanted, and unlike what was communicated with the press before, it is not the p10f, the full-size version. This, as I did say, would have been a bit too big because we have a long grip for that 19 round magazine. No, they finally saw the point and did select the p10c in the FDE version, optics ready. So this one is just a black one without optics ready, but the rest is the same. So basically version of the gun that we can get here in USA with, of course, a different engraving on it, and it says here p13, and the magazine bottom is not black but also in FDE in a brown color. That is the difference between the ones that are on the market here in USA and the German Bundeswehr version. Now, how they got to that version, or in general, is to be thanked to a German company, the Ptech company, owned by Heinz Guckenberger, located in Fürth in Franken, next to Nürnberg. I was many times there in that area. There is where my ancestors came from, and they work together with the German Bundeswehr, not only with tests and development and all that, but providing the firearms together with CZ as they collaborate together, and they finally found that solution for that model that I just did describe. Now, the finer details are not out yet. I did email that company, the Ptech company, and ask for the details. So as we know, by the regular CZ, the sights are made out of aluminium, and that is the question: do they go with aluminium sights? Is that gonna have a white dot system or glow in the dark, or even tritium, or is it gonna be a steel sights version? It's gonna be a sight design more like this one here, because this is optics ready. So it's gonna be that style. The cutout gonna be more revered like this compared to the regular non-optic ready model. Then is also the question about the guide rod system in the under the barrel. The mainspring, is it on a steel rod or on a polymer? CZ makes both. Then the magazine bottom, as I did say, is in polymer. Usually it's in a black color, and the German military one has a FDE version as well, so it's going to be in a brown color. We also don't know if the trigger is different, if they go with a more heavier trigger like with the German police firearms, which usually has a little bit a stiffer trigger. All those questions I did communicate with the Ptech company so that they can update as best as they know. Also, one matter is how many magazines come with each pistol. We had both. The older P10 came with 2 magazines. The newer one, the optics ready one, came with 3 magazines. So there is a lot of variation, and we see how that goes. Another question is also the finish of the slide. Is that a regular Cerakote finish like we have it here for the US Mark II? The frame, the plastic, the polymer frame is injection molded in that FDE color. That is not a paint outside, it's completely through and through. That's how they made the magazine bottom plate in polymer as well. Additionally, it's not clear do they get a red dot optic or a green dot for that matter. That we don't know yet. Also, since the gun has a rail, do they adopt a laser or a flashlight or a combination of both? Those questions are still open. What we know is that another company that Ptech represents in Germany, a company named Radar 1957, located in Italy, in the Toscana, are selected for providing the holsters for it. So the holster will be also not made in Germany, that will be made in Italy. There are 3 holsters planned, a level 2 and a level 3 holster for outside visual carry, and then more compact holster for concealed carry. More details are not out yet either. We don't know exactly what kind of models, we don't know the materials or the color theme. Do they gonna go with a brown color, or is it gonna be Flecktarn? Is it the latest version of the Flecktarn or the older one? We don't know yet at all how it goes in that regards either, but the Radar 1957 company did win that contract, how it looks for now at least. We have crazy times, especially in Europe. Since the Russian-Ukraine war, the whole situation get noodled over pretty hard. The people are not only angry, they are afraid. The military budget gets higher and higher, and to the day, unfortunately, still no end in sight. That bad war finally needs to come to an end and to a peace agreement, so that the people can move on with the life. There is already enough other problems around. So I just wanted to share quick the good news, how that is, how that goes. Of course, there is already a running gag. Back in the day, prior 45, Germany had to occupy the Czech Republic, Czechoslovakia back then, and get the firearms made under their ruling. And nowadays, Germany is so low on money that they not even could afford to invade and occupy Czech Republic to make the guns then there under their ruling. So they even had to save on that. Just as a side note, as a joke, you know, it's a running joke. So they could not even afford that because they run out of money really bad in 2025, as they give all the taxpayers money to God knows whatever nonsense in the world instead of using that money for their own population. So what we learn about this, is that selection correct? Is it good? Well, it depends. For the German industry, for companies like Walter or Heckler & Koch and others, of course it's devastating. It's basically a shame that a foreign country pistol was selected, and this was not done because the pistol would be better in any way. It was just cheaper. So we have a situation like back in the day, as the US military selected the Sig 320 compared to the Glock. The Glock was higher priced, so the Sig basically did win. So there we have the same problem. I don't know where the Beretta APX A1 stands in that, if that even got tested. Apparently not, for whatever reason. Either there it was just the ARX Delta and the Glock pistol and the CZ. So that is how that is. The situation is crazy, as I did say. So the pistol itself for sure gonna work. thank God they did get the compact version and not the full-size version. The compact version is what we call in a Glock 19 size, just a little bit heavier than the Glock 19. The pistol is sound. I remember as it was brand new, the p10c back then, it had some problems. That is now sure over 10 years ago, and they figured it out, they fixed it, and all in all those pistols, they work. Is it as good as the Glock? I would not say so. The point is, with the parts, with the disassembly, the Glock you can take apart without much tools. The CZ, you need to press out those three pins and tension pins. So all in all, in the maintenance, in the deep cleaning, people can't do that themselves. They need to go to the armor and all that. Does that matter in the long run? Probably, but in the short run, if you have that pistol for 20-30 years, then quite likely not, you just use them up, and is it gone, is it kaput, then you try to fix it, but at a certain point you simply throw it away. So it is how it is. Too bad for the German industry, for the German military, for the soldier, for the civilian that may find one of those easy to use, safe. You don't have to worry like with other products that you shoot yourself probably in the leg, that has a bit a bad feeling, like the Swiss military selection. So that all works. The item gets carried here in USA every day by a lot of people, and so far really good. So again, congratulations to Ptech, to Franken, my old home back then. My grandmother came from Franken to Switzerland, and I was X times there, and nice area and all that, and good people. So that much about the new version of the selected handgun, the p13 for the German Bundeswehr.